Blaxican Stacey, a tragic Blaxican Stacey Dash, and we're not. Let me tell you this right now. When I'm making a commentary, y'all, no disrespect. It's just I like to keep to the subject and I answer questions later. Okay, so y'all answer me a question, I might ignore it. All right, I want to get to say what I have to say, and then I answer questions later on. All right, now we're dealing with hurricane. Look at calling Hurricane Stacey Dash, but it's Hurricane Harvey here in Houston. It hasn't came in yet. But we're gonna talk about Stacey Dash. We ain't talking about nobody else. Let me get to the side. Don't ask me no questions. All right? Okay. Point is, Blaxican, tragic Blaxican. Stacey Dash has already bashed Miss Matthew Waters. Senator, Congress, Matthew Waters from California, if I'm not mistaken, Senator Congresswoman. She had this speech for Black Girls Rock on BET, inspiring sisters of all sisters to aspire to do what you want to do, give it inspirational speech to our sisters. We also need to have Black Guys Rock too. Of course, I identify as multiracial, but I also do not deny my black roots. So I think it should be no. Let me explain why. I'm not dissing BET. I'm not dissing Maxine Waters. It's just that a lot of brothers, we always talk about the sisters achieving, and I know it's a sexist world, and when it comes to here in the United States, especially a racial sexist world when it comes to sisters, because they have a slant because they have black DNA, and they're women, because of course, white women go through sexism, but it's not extreme when it comes to women of color, whether they're African American, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. But a lot of brothers, instead of just getting sisters aspiring to be whatever, we need to start having, and I advocate this, and I think BET, even though it's owned by Viacom, who contributes to the private prison population, this new slavery, should have Black Guys Rock. The reason why I say it because a lot of brothers need to be inspired to not be the thugs, not be criminals, and have brothers of every shade, mixture, dark, light, whatever, on air. Even if they look like a white person, look like, well, this is nice, it don't matter, okay? They have achieved, who left the hood, who left poverty, who made self-made millionaire, who did not have to coon, like, for example, they did in hip-hop with gangster rap, don't have to do none of that stuff, they're better. So I just want to make that clear that we should have BT. See, Bud Johnson was stupid. I'm sorry to say this, dude. You are stupid for selling your business to Viacom. Viacom is owned by BT, and also they contribute a stock to the private prison complex and sent our brothers to the And I'm not saying those who are rightfully, if they're wrongfully not wrongly accused, but they have done wrong, literally wrong, going against the law, they should be put in jail, okay? But as a target, how the justice system treats men of color compared to white men. And that's no joke. That's no joke. Even you can talk to Ruby Garcia, talk to any or Tim Rice, Wise, whatever his name is, Jane Alien, many other white people who are not racist will admit. Even former cops will tell you that, who are not racist, who are white. Okay. Even Cleon Brown, who found out he had black DNA down there in Michigan. I wish I could interview that. My high yellow brother, all I lived as a white guy, found out he had black in him, and next thing he was treated like trash amongst his white co-workers at the police department in Michigan. Okay? So that's my thing. But let's get to the side. No, I had to say that because I'm getting tired that the reason why that many brothers are not going to college, and I'm going to go back to college online. Hopefully next week, since I got this internet trying to fix this Wi-Fi, I'll be going to school soon. I got 2 more years to get my bachelor's in entrepreneurship. Other than that, okay, since I'm not working every day and working temporarily, part-time in because I'm events security in another company now. Poorness that I want to get my bachelor's so I can be on my own, okay? But we need to show that. One thing about ever since Bud Johnson gave BET up, it has been nothing but a minstrel show, okay? It's not like it was prior to the 90s and 2000s when, and I'm guilty of looking at BET Uncut. Everybody like to see some little raunchy, no matter what color it is, even if it's a white woman acting raunchy. But sister like raunchy, I'm a man. So, I mean, no offense. I made it. I ain't gonna lie. But when you do it in a racial, stereotypical way, I can't condone it, okay? And at the time we didn't think of that. But they have, BET has not been the same since Bud Johnson left and gave it to Viacom. And finding out Viacom contributed to the private prison complex, I think Stacey Dash to bash Viacom then bash Maxine Waters. But let's get to so she does a speech for Black Girls Rock. All of a sudden, Stacey Dash, there's some haters, and Stacey Dash was one. It wasn't the alt-right white guys. It wasn't the Pocho Coon who was making fun of Maxine Waters or with the Trump Latinos for Trump, who with illegal Latino heat. That dude wasn't him that was making fun of immigrants. It wasn't him this time. Last time, go on the news. I think they said, nah, he's a Chicano activist, and he's for Maxine Waters and stuff. And he exposed the Latinos for Trump and Trump supporters in California. You know what I'm saying? And one time these Trump supporters, who weren't only white ones, it was Hispanic ones, Latino ones, who also, or who are Vendita, Pochos, whatever, was bashing Maxine Waters and going to her business, starting mess. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Stacey Dash's cousins, because Stacey Dash is part Mexican. Okay. So, what happened is Stacey Dash called Maxine Waters a buffoon. The crazy thing, this woman is a buffoon her own self, okay? And I understand, I like Maxine Waters. Only thing that I disagree with Maxine Waters is doing the multiracial movement. During the 90s, she did not have our support. It's very true. I actually was upset with her for doing it. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm 38. I'm 2 years to 40, so I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm a man, okay? Don't because I'm a female guy. Don't make it fool. I'm a man. I'm gonna speak my mind. If folks don't like it, take it, leave it, okay? And I'm also a Leo. But all the other stuff, I like her as well. Talk about Maxine Waters. Also, when I was doing the video about the James Brown wig situation, that stupid racist Bill O'Reilly, who 910 could be connected with Stacey Dash, because she said on one interview when she joined Fox News that she would love to date Bill O'Reilly. Okay, and remember they said something about sweet chocolate and sexual harassment lawsuit. It could be her in there. Anyway, she's a camera, but similar to chocolate is brown skin. Okay, and so she so what happened is when Cynthia G did a video on about the Maxine Waters, the James Brown wig, I would look at the comment section of the sister who is for James Brown and they're not like Riley or Bill Riley, but she also didn't like Maxine Waters. And according to this sister, she said on the comment section that Maxine Waters focused on the illegal immigrants who are Latino, that she don't look out for her people. She passed out her calls people on Skid Row who's suffering in Los Angeles. She also said, which I found out to be weird, that in the Democrat part of California, and I'm a Democrat pro-life from Texas, and if I was in California vote against us, that they were trying to vote a bill to make legalize children to have sex with adults. So when I saw this and I went to the YouTube video and found out that many Democrats did sign a bill or voted for that, I said, because I'm Democrat, I agree with everything they do, and remember my own independent person as well. Hell the fuck no. And when I heard, I said, well, you know what, I'm gonna have to say, James, because I'm sorry, I love me some sisters, Maxine Waters, but if you sign bills that saying that you can have sex with children, which that's why we have the Pizzagate situation, was it hitting, what's it called? Not hitting colors, hitting something. God, dog, we've been talking about this all the time regarding Corey Feldman and people attacking Michael Jackson, saying that he was part of this, and Christos and the Pizzagate, and the white guy from who directed X-Men involved in everything. Singer, whatever his name is, he's involved in this a child abuse situation in the music industry. Yeah, entertainment industry. Yes. And also too, remember Chris Stokes, from Tug, from not NC, excuse me, Immature, and B2K and all that. R. Kelly, I mentioned that a lot I forgot what's called. Is it Hidden Something? God, dog. It's about the Pizzagate situation. And I realized that I had to kind of agree that maybe it is true. Because when they reported it, I'm a liberal. I don't believe in sexual abuse between adult and child. I don't understand. When I say adult, I mean under 18. I don't understand how all adults, age 18 up to what 60, 90, whatever you want to call it, you cannot find sex who consensual sex with, but you go to a child who don't know better, and actually scandalizing that child's life. So when I heard it, and anybody got mad about me disrespecting Miss Maxine Waters, I had to, if she did, I said, if she did, sign that bill. Because I don't care if she's a sister, white woman, whatever. I would never sign a bill in the Senate to okay sexual activity between both adults and children. That's just a 16 in the world. But in California, that seems to be going on. That's why you hear about the Illuminati. I don't believe in Illuminati stuff, but that's why you hear about these old conspiracies. Because I understand California sex, drugs, rock and roll, Californication, as the Red Hot Chili Peppers was said. But other than that, I can't sit here and condone. If you're gonna do some fornication, do it with a consensual adult. Don't do it with some child. I don't understand. All the adults in the world, okay? All adults in the world. If you want to go straight, bi, lesbian, gay, whatever, that's consensual, that really to have sex, just be careful. I do believe that you're supposed to wait till you get married heterosexually to have sex. But if people do whatever between you and God, and if you're gonna do the sin, at least protect yourself, examine the person, whatever. I don't believe in contraception, but I have no other choice to say that. My point is, it's better than celibate, okay? But other than that, I just wish that if you're gonna do that, at least do it with someone who consensually open to it as an adult, okay? Not no child, not 17 and younger, okay? So when I heard about this, I'm sorry I had to bash Maxine Waters because it said a couple of articles said Democrat Senate in California. No one mentioned all the names who didn't. So if she did, that's why that sister on City G's channel dissed Maxine Waters, and she called all the name of books of the child of God. And I can't disagree because anybody of any color, race, gender, whatever, do that. It's a sixth thing, And so I call it like it is. But to overall, I haven't heard final proof, true evidence, whether that Maxine Waters did sign the bill or not. But I'm talking about until I see complete evidence of it. It's not altered, not lied, not distorted. Then I have to be convinced whether she's telling the truth or not. Well, you know what I'm saying. So I'd say for right now, I haven't heard valid evidence and show proof that she did sign the bill. So we're going to defend today. I'm talking about Maxine Waters, not Stacey Dash. Now, Stacey Dash is fired. I haven't heard anything. Now, while she's a millionaire as a celebrity, can she start investing in her business and make her own? I know she's making money on her book sales, but can she do anything that make her own a podcast, like I think about doing when I get this computer fixed and everything? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I think about my own business of podcast. Y'all, I'm a boss. Y'all, I'm a Leo. Bitches, sorry to say it like that. I mean, cuss here. I wasn't made to be no submissive person. That's why it's hard to keep a job because I have an instinct. I was made to be. So I need to have my own while working someplace and trying to dub down, be docile to other people who don't want to be docile to. I was someone who's respectful, but some people ain't respectful for a certain situation. I ain't going to go into detail. But I plan, that's why I'm going to school for entrepreneurship. Got 2 years to get my bachelor's. I'm planning on being my own boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of having to ask and beg and then gotta take a low wage job that I don't argue about immigrant with legal or not taking because I want a high wage CEO position, okay? I want to be on top, y'all. I ain't worried about no low wage position. Look, I ain't had no child or wedlock. I don't have a criminal background. I don't do no drugs or none. I got none of that. It's just that when you have people who trying to make you and even distort your soul when it comes to religion, make you codependent on them so they can run over you and make you their expectations, and you have a community using their old school. I'm not an old school person. That's why I just don't. I mean, it's funny when I was in El Paso, even though I was staying at Job Corps, I was being successful. I was doing well, and I thought that I wouldn't do well when I left Job Corps. I would admit that. When I moved back to Houston to my family, it became a hellhole. It became a disaster. And it was hard for me to get a job, and there was people who were trying to tell me to stay at home with my family when we didn't get along, and I'm a grown ass man. So, um, and I don't believe that stupid belief system. So I wish that, man, as an American, those are patriotic, it's my constitutional right not to believe that. And actually, someone want to violate, I can take legal action on them. Okay, trying to make me believe something I don't want to believe. But other than that, I just want to let you know that's why. But no, I came a long way, and I'm trying, since I got my internet right now, trying to get this Wi-Fi fixed, get it activated. I got a freedom pop thing. I don't have AT&T no more. I mean, I have to pay them, but why of them use that money to pay them? I do believe in paying your bills. So I'm trying to survive right now. But other than that, I'm trying to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? After getting close to 40 years old, I kind of feel a old man. I had a problem being an old man. As you can tell, my attitude is a little different. At a turning 38 years old and being out the house that I didn't want to be in, since 2012, and besides being when I was 3 years in Job Corps, and maybe I'm on public housing, but at the same time, I'm not trying to live off the government. I'm trying to get my own place and and put myself by a bootstring so I can be independent and folks be in my business. One thing I hate about living for people walking your no, I don't care if I pay. Yeah, don't, but no, I want my own. Because I want my own shit. So those believe entitlement. I didn't vote for Obama to be on no welfare. I voted for Obama to live in a loft, paid $600 to $900 a month rent here in Houston, drive a nice car, work at a corporate business, and have pay money and make that money so I can go to New York City. But right now I'm thinking about going to Mexico. No joke. No, I got to Mexico, y'all, because nothing about going to Mexico since this Trump situation going on, and actually since like I'm in it, I'm going to be doing my own business online, trying to get a business pop, and do work and actually turn to some podcasts and make money here, so I can be my own boss, man. So I mean, I was one thing when I don't believe in horoscopes, but when I was listening to the videos, what they describe with Leo, it fit everything about me. Exactly. I'm not lying. They like, damn, they read about me. That's who I am. So I don't believe in theology of the articles. No star television, only God does. Okay, He knows when the day comes. He knows when His hurricane is coming today. But for some reason, I do believe the characteristics of other people's signs are true. Because in my case, I don't fit. So I'm not submissive. And I am a natural born leader. I like be seen at attention like the sun that represents the line. Okay, I mean just all that stuff they were saying. Like that's me. I've been like that for years. I can't change that. It's a natural born gift. So I embrace it. So since I use my skills as Leo, it's to be my own boss and get my own business online. So I have to beg for nobody, including a white person. And I mix with Caucasians and don't call me no racist because I identify as multiracial. Idiots. A white person, black person, man, person don't be bitching about who get paid a low paying job. The internet got business opportunities out there, y'all. When you take advantage, start begging people for jobs and stuff. Start making your own business online, so you can live at home, and then you can go wherever you want to and still worry about you ain't got a job, or you got a job online making buku money, cause that's what the internet, right, y'all. You can spend more time doing social media, twerking, acting a fool on the internet. We could be making money on the internet too. Keyword. I probably tap both Thomas Sotomayor and Colin Falter, okay? Not Colin Kaepernick. Colin Falter, I probably tap them too. The redneck and the coon, a camel skin, multi-generational mixed race brother, a black and Hispanic, Spanish Creole, my roots, black, French, Spanish Creole, English, Irish, American descent. Top both of them fools and have a unbiased approach. Keyword. And so enough on me. Let's talk about Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash. The Blaxican. The tragic Blaxican. If also know why I call her because her mother's Mexican. Her mother's Mexican. Okay? The tragic Blaxican, who's a cousin to Damon Dash, Aaliyah's ex. Oh, no, they was together when she passed away. Actually, this is the day when she passed away back in 2001. It's the 25th of August, it was a week after my birthday. Okay? And so, the tragic Blaxican is bashing Miss Maxine Waters. And the one thing to tragic Blaxican, in my everybody's trying to say, where did she get this anger from? She didn't have a job and she was getting more money within the African American community. Okay, it's very true. Folks didn't know she was Mexican. Actually, she was going around telling people she was Aztec. Like nobody knows that's a famous tribe in Mexico. Now should I mention she's Mexican? To all my Latinos, yeah, she's part Mexican. She's part Hispanic. So the one thing that I want to say is the reason I think that she's bitter and is I've been bashing Stacey Dash, but I think we start to examine her. See, the reason why she's been at the liberal left within the Hollywood because they're not all that liberal. You know, it's a bunch of people in Hollywood who only liberal for money, but deep down there are very white racist conservative because in Hollywood she's very correct that the people who voted for Obama, who are part of the Democrat Party, in Hollywood are not all that what they say they are because that's why she took out a job. As a beautiful Blaxican woman, yes, she can make money within the African American community, but to make mainstream is two different incomes. It's more than one income. And Hollywood only know her as clueless. You know what I'm saying? And that's very true. And as a struggling actor and singing at the model, a lot of folks do not know it's hard for us minorities, period. Light skin, dark skin, African American, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, Arabian, whatever, to get in Hollywood unless you're from purely white or you look white and you're mixed and don't mention you have anything else other than white in you. And when one thing I didn't like the fact she was bashing J.L. Pickett, but she's correct that the people in Hollywood, and you also got those who are Republican in the secret. And I met someone back in December, if anyone know who I'm talking about, who is an old actor and a teacher who is a solid Republican who in the Oscar team. The pick. Yes, met this person in the flesh. Ain't gonna say name because I'm about to go to the audition. They contact me to go. The whole thing set me up, so I'm letting me know to go to an audition in Los Angeles, whatever. And I'm getting tired of being asked to go to audition, and then you have to, and they actually pay the fee, which is I'm going insane, but I ain't paying nothing. I'm not. I'm going in and show my temper on an argument. I just record that shit. I ain't gonna act a fool if it happens. I don't trust people because I told the woman or everybody, issues with this particular agency here in Houston. But the teacher who we paid $400 to go see in a seminar in order to get a SAG with this agency, because they with the SAG agency, don't want to say names, the teacher exposed his own racism through jokes. And he's an actor. He used to be in General Hospital. He's 1 year older than my dad. He won 1953 from Louisiana, white man. Okay. Got kicked out of seminary school. I see why. I see why the Catholic Church kicked him behind out. Okay. And the Trump supporting jokes and making fun of this dark skinned brother in the classroom, making fun of Latino immigrants and his East Indian friend. I had enough. I said, I ain't come here to talk about race. It's funny I talk about race all the time. I come here to learn about acting. Like, as soon as I'm not talking about it, here comes somebody bringing up. Now, you see why I talk about race a lot. As soon as I'm not saying about race, here comes somebody saying something. And then, too, when I told him to identify as mixed, he got that big look like, dude, you're not my slave master. I'm my own slave and slave master. I run me, okay? And, I just didn't, and like, dude, just because people back in your day use a one drop mess, we in 2017, we got rid of that mess when you was what? You won 1953, that means in 1976, you was, okay, my dad was 10 years old in 64. He was, 11 years old. Okay, 65, 11, 65, 12, no, 11, 64. 1265 to 14 when the one drop rule was. Well, remember they didn't broadcast that out when they had Love Regime case. Okay, so we were bringing this up because when I said that, yeah, I had to say Dash right before I saw this former actor who teaches people here in Houston, because I'm from California, and I paid $400 last year. And I didn't pay all at once, y'all. I pay half, okay? Because it was expensive class. I said, this is my future. One thing I will put some money for the future. But when I got in this doggone seminar for 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 days of the first beginning of December, I didn't like how I love the teaching, but the jokes, the ethnic jokes aside, and trying to be commenting and I'm offensive. I'm sorry. I didn't spend $400 for this bullshit. So I guess by contacting me, they want me to come to this thing. So I go ahead, but they keep me in prayer. They cancel because it's hurricane, but it will come this Wednesday. And we set up and putting them on blast. Sorry, you can come here and don't set me up. And yet I didn't pay $4 a year a bigot. Okay, that's why I talk about race. But I'm not talking mentioning race at all. Here comes some idiot bringing it up. Okay, so I hear the come from act. I was trying to keep my mouth about it because when I speak in Spanish, people get shocked. That's why, you understand? Because I'm not stereotypical and I'm not gonna be the Kodak Black, the camera skin Kodak Black. Okay, dehumanizing myself, making myself look like Sambo and buffoon. I'm not Leslie Jones. I'm not George Foreman, even with the same complexion. Okay, have them talk about the videos with him and Chris and Kid Rock, excuse me, bashing my mulatto brother Kaepernick. Okay, so anyway, important, let's get to the subject. So Stacey Dash, it seems to me she's bitter about Hollywood because by her being a black Hispanic woman, by her being exotic, not look like a white woman, they didn't give her when everybody on Alicia Silverstone. The reason how they know her because she was the little black girl on Clueless. She was in her 30s. Okay, she was a woman. Okay, but folks don't understand that I'm not defending Stacey. But it's like this bitter, false liberals in Hollywood discriminate against me because I don't look like a white person. And you keep bringing up race and saying you're for my side, but you're not for my side. So I'm gonna join the party that's actually against you, and that's very true. See, a lot of people who are Republican, especially down south, many of them, if they are WASP or even they're Catholic influenced by the WASP culture, white and surprising culture here in the South, they don't look at mainstream media. I know a lot of people say they stop looking at TV, whatever. I start looking at TV because of cable bill, but other than that, I mean, I still keep up with the pop culture because that's where I want to make my money at, right? Since I was a little boy. But a lot of people, they go to Fox News. The only TV they look at is Fox News, the Fox Radio. They don't get into pop culture as well. And then they come up, and yes, there are immoral stuff in sick stuff in Hollywood, especially the pedophilia they're trying to accuse Michael Jackson is that uh, open secret. It's an open secret. Yeah, open secret. That's the thing. Open secret. Watch that film in Hollywood. How they pimping these boys, especially white boys. Okay, in Hollywood and making it sex slave stuff as well. It's not only it happens to minority boys too, and boys of color because even Tara Bridges and you have many others who came out and said sexual abuse, and you had you know uh, Raz B mentioned his cousin Christos from Tug Entertainment, who sponsored Immature and B2K, that he was sexual abuse and accused Marcus Houston, who's black and man, Roger from Sister who also was in Immature, he black and Mexican too, just like Stacey Dash, accused him and for doing sex stuff with them when they was young. Okay, so. And then you had R. Kelly, sex cult, who used to be married to Aaliyah. God rest her soul, because the day that she passed away. So all that's going on in Hollywood, and we all thinking it's a little fairy tale, and then Michael Jackson get accused because he's bringing kids to home, trying to be a kid at adult age, while being a daddy business owner, because he didn't have a chance to be a child when he became famous with his dad Joe, but as Corey Feldman said that I don't think Michael Jackson did. I think Michael Jackson was naive and letting people in the house, and Martin Bashir distorting. Like one thing, folks, look at why Martin Bashir went to Michael Jackson's house. Michael Jackson also secretly recorded it, and that Martin Porridge exposed the other side of the video that was shown on NBC. See, I kept up with that. I have it on tape. That's why I don't believe Michael Jackson did it. Okay, and the question was about which is when you have share the same bed. It got distorted because what it seemed to me that Martin Bashir must have edited that question and then put the Michael Jackson question and make it seem like that he said that, but and they misdirect the question. And you gotta understand, I'm not defending adults sleeping same child. Some of us, usually you have parents have their children share the same bed with them, especially mother, son, whatever, or the child scared. I used to be scared to be in my room at 8 years old and ask to sleep in my grandparents' room. Okay, none of that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my dad and my grandpa. He's too young to be in it. Yeah. Okay. So, but you understand, it was 9 of the Jackson family, so they had to sleep in the same beds in that small house. That's where Michael Jackson get that idea from. Okay, Michael Jackson was trying to go back into childhood and adult age. And people who are guilty of pedophilia used him since he was not Eve and let people in and out of his area. That's why even Notorious said he don't trust anybody. That's why they did that. And I believe prior they had him killed because of that. Okay? I do believe that besides owning Sony parts of Sony and everything. And then too, they was trying to damage Michael Jackson's reputation because due to gangster rap. See, one thing for us to understand, white racist execs use black identified artists, because none of us appear black, who was in gangster rap to promote their music to get Michael Jackson off the record. And they kept bringing the skin bleaching or, alleged skin bleaching because he has vitiligo and all other stuff about him having, saying art to make Michael Jackson. I remember FBI former agent, well, somebody who worked in the law enforcement on YouTube revealed that there was a program to put Michael Jackson record sales low and promote gangster rap, which makes a lot of sense because Michael Jackson was popping doing when gangster rap was getting big, with Dangerous and all that. He was still popping when they remember after he went on Oprah and said what he had to say, they found another reason to get after him. You know what I'm saying? And Michael Jackson had an open door situation. You can't trust everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't trust everybody around me. One thing they say intelligent people are lonely. And I like to keep it that way. I have few friends. I used to be ashamed of having that, but now I do. I embrace it because you can't have people around. Even on YouTube, I can't. Certain people want to meet me, and I don't know them. Okay, because I don't know like that. I don't know who you are. I know you're a snake, and you're trying to exactly. So I'm a very rational person. Okay, so because I've been stabbed back before, with other issues and stuff. So even my own family stabbed back. So that's why I'm not trusting if I go visit. I don't have the trust for people. Especially you can tell I've been hurt so many times. Okay, no matter who the color was. So, but going by the reason I'm bringing this up Michael Jason Dash is because they is already sick already in part of Hollywood, and the conservatives will use their argument. The people using foul language, everything. This was remember understand. People been making this Illuminati situation up a long time ago. This was the idea to discourage people to listen to secular music. I'm an ex-Protestant. That's how I know. Okay. In the Protestant culture, a lot of people are taught that if you listen to non-religious music, it's the devil, which it's not. Nowhere in the Bible says that. So and then they would make about the rock. About the Johnson's story about him selling soul to the devil in order to the black man who found rock and roll. He sold to the devil in order to make it to the business, which I don't believe that doggone story. To scare people, because remember, people understand rock and roll was considered devil music by white separatists, segregationists, and white preachers who were Protestant, who were anti-black. Men was part of the Ku Klux Klan to scare white folks away from black music. Remember, it was African Americans didn't ask white people to come in their clubs. White people came to their clubs because it was different. It wasn't the white culture they heard in radio. That's why, and it did, besides Martin Luther King, music did bring people together. You know what I'm saying? Due to segregation to end. Yes, Motown, the rock and roll, even Jimi Hendrix, that brought music together. Because remember, they couldn't be in the same pot, right? You go to in the South, like when Temptations, when they had Glass Night and all them. When they go perform white schools, they had the white kids on here, the black kids here. And folks found odd why we can't come together to celebrate the same music. Do you understand? So music brought people together. And when white folks knew that it would bring people together who were racist, they knew it would cause race mixing. Well, they already did. I don't look. Back in slavery, besides my white great-grandmother, fucking grandmother, let me remind people, it's black and tall. What's my okay? It already did. So I don't look white as snow. My shirt, excuse me, and I don't look black as my shirt right here. Okay, so it already did mix. You already did, and that's why they made the one job rule was trying to cover up their so-called mistake. Well, of course, the rape was not a mistake; it was abuse. But due to the mixing, it caused us to look different. To point some of us don't look black, like the Wild Vicky. Mention she got a black in her. Imagine she kept that secret, man, a white dude, and next thing is a clan family, but their grandkids got black DNA. They don't know about it. That's why they did them DNA tests. They don't reveal everything, but it revealed some truth on them DNA tests. They know all right guys found out they were all that white. Okay. So you gotta understand. So they thought that it would be voluntary race mixing, okay? And they chose to be brown. Well, we already this is a white people already doing mixing. Some of them Confederate soldiers could be our great grandparents, okay? But truth of the matter is, that's what they were afraid of. So that's why they was telling their kids it was their music. It was no cussing, no bitch and hoe, no nigga, none of that stuff was in the music. The only thing I said was sexual was cause I watched the movie Ray with Jamie Foxx, okay? And I didn't know that they behind color they meant some sexual stuff. I didn't know. I thought it was just some dance music, but it ain't explicitly telling it, okay? So that's why they thought it was devil's music. And ever since then, when integration was approved and you had the Nixon trying to get after us, as the people with the war on drugs. We don't do drugs, but all the other stuff. You gotta understand that's why I want to make a video about the kind of go against Diamond Silk bashing people against the Confederate soldier statues, because she don't realize that the party shift during the oppression. Yes, the Democrat Party was for slavery and KKK, but when the Depression happened and folks was upset with Republican Party only focused on money, that's what I'm saying. And remember, the Democrat Party split in the '60s with JFK. That's why they killed JFK, because he was Catholic. He also was against segregation. He also has a wife, Michelle Obama. Jacqueline Kennedy has African ancestry. Okay, she's the first one to be the Cocoa first, even though she's not pure black, don't look black. Your so-called one drop rule. For you think Miss J got white hair too, okay? So they're both mixed race women of different colors, okay, different shades, but different phenotypes. But that's the truth, okay? So, and that's why that when I mentioned H.L. Hunt, the billionaire in Dallas, he was because people link him to the murder of JFK, along with the Ku Klux Klan and along with the Nation Islam being funded. Okay, I was arguing with his Muslim brother today, and when I mentioned about the he went away because I told him, I said, y'all, you can't call me sellout and coon. I don't hate myself. Excuse me, I don't hate myself. It's actually your rhetoric that black nationalism is the self-hate, because you're telling I ain't go in detail, but I told him that Marcus Garvey was friends with the Klan. June 25th, 1922, they had a meeting, and then H.L. Hunt gave money to Nation Islam. Remember, they were teaching that mess to us of African Americans who ain't pure black, so we can be socially segregated from white people. That's why they're friends with the school. They don't like it when those same people they're teaching it to us turn against them. Okay? And that's why they want they bash Black Lives Matter, because Black Lives Matter have nothing to do with black nationalism. One thing that a lot of black nationalists do not like Black Lives Matter because it is funded by a white Jew. It caused integration. When you go to Black Lives Matter protests, it's people of different races, not just people African Americans sit at the Black Lives Matter protests. So their integration is Natasha Ned, the one who was in Kid Crackers, the light skinned lady, the one who was threatening folks on cops and stuff on her channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it was true. It was white supremacists threatening her, but she also talking about killing the cops as well, which got her in trouble. You remember 2 years ago? She was on Fox News as well, defending her case. And she right there saw Tommy something more get punched. Folks did not know that she said prior to her video, she said, we're not pro Black Lives Matter, they're integrations. We're separatists. So that's why I tell people, y'all stupid when y'all say that Black Lives Matter is part of a racist organization. No. The racist organization are the Nation Islam, the Ku Klux Klan, there you go. Those things, okay? The alternate right, the black, the Hebrew Israelites want to try to talk to me. I'm like, dude, can y'all leave me alone? At first, one of them can call me a faggot, on my channel, but then you got ones trying to holler at me, not holler me in a gay way, but trying to get me recruited. And they, no, for real, I'm not lying. They going strong here in Houston. The Hebrew Israelites. Oh Lord, yeah. So point is, I got one argument. I'm like, you ain't mixed. I said, you don't know my dog on background. What the hell? Who are you? Said I did. Trying to tell me what I'm not mixed with. And I've been doing my answers since I was 13 years old. Man, sit down. So I quote that Second Peter verse about personal interpretation. He kind of shut up and got involved with, man, yeah, you going against the Bible. I said, I'm not going against, I'm going against your interpretation. Yeah. I know that verse real good. So, the reason I'm bringing this up is it says Dash So you understand the Democrat Party split because majority of Democrats who are anti-racist voted for civil rights bill, while those in the South didn't. And the Democrats in the South later on who are racist, white racists, later on joined the Republican Party. And this was the Jerry Falwells, this was the Pat Robertsons, and you had Nixon. And they felt the 70s because things were liberated because you had the sexual revolution. A lot of people, homosexuality was getting popular, and so was threesomes and all that stuff. And, the social sexual demonization. A lot of people point the finger at that when they bring up integration. Okay, which is not true because they already had sexual demonization during slavery. I just mentioned, I'm not even besides the white grandmother, for grandmother, my family tree. Some of my mixing majority could have came from white master mixing, outside of marriage, and 9-10 non-consensual. There were consensual relationships because the miscegenation laws was against that. Okay, once again, okay. So we already mixed up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little black as this thing. Thank you. Anyway, point is, get this straight. So, point is, y'all get my point. We already mixed up. I'm about to keep ignoring the true meaning of the history. And they've been attacking Hollywood because you have those who are racist, who closeted racist, and you have those who are not racist. And they promote that liberal agenda. So remember, the liberal agenda goes to the media. Yeah, we can be wicked too and go against the liberals as well. But the white kids, besides the influence of not the minstrel show hip hop part, the gangster rap, but the positive image of the hip hop, the positive image of R&B and all that, they seeing African American people as against what their parents and grandparents taught them. And they start want to be curious, want to be in the culture and this and that. So that's why they're attacking this. And remember, these are people who come from evangelical backgrounds. Because remember, many people understand when integration happened, a lot of white Anglo Protestant people who are conservative took their kids out of those integrated schools and put them in white so-called Christian schools, Protestant schools, where they was, besides learn about Jesus in the Protestant sense, they also learn about how to be racist. And Ku Klux Klan thought they were Christian. So many people had ties to Ku Klux Klan in the South and claimed to be a minister. Okay, so they make their own interpretation. So yeah, they've been attacking the industry for years, trying to the ones in the industry who's trying to promote the multicultural. Remember, Reagan was a former actor. Okay, it's like the Rockets run for president. Reagan was a former actor. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. So he had ties to Hollywood. Would make sense why they had the CIA and Bush. Why they also had what's it called, gangster rap program. So I'm sure that he had something to do with that too. And Bush did. I mean, I can't. And why would Easy be eating the same plate with the Bushes later on before he died? Jerry Heller did exploit NWA, especially when he didn't use the word nigga, as a minstrel show, nigga with attitudes. And talking about gangster killing and stuff. Of course, there was a true rapper talking about this story, but it was used to exploit African American men. Keyword. Why you think that the white writers of Straight Outta Compton got nominated for Oscars, but the actors and the director didn't? Why do you think that when I was working near Target, when I was working at Macy's, every time I see the Straight Outta Compton, you know, uh, DVDs out. Like, really? Because it was marketing, while they're telling their story, it was marketed as a minstrel show to make African American men look bad. It is 20 years of that when they had their prior president on meeting. Keyword with those in the industry. Remember the white man from Europe exposed that on without his face being shown. Yes. And also mentioned that Viacom that Stacey Dash worked for sends money to the private prison on complex to try to get us to get locked up for slaves or to probably get killed. Did it scream Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter? Did it make sense, y'all? It makes. this hair and cut my mustache. Um, okay. But that's the truth. So, Miss the same industry that turned its face on her, who would not get her any jobs based on her color of skin, but promoting liberalism. Okay? And I think this way to get back at them was to join Fox News. So folks understand that. That's why when I met the person that's paid $400 at the agency who was teaching me acting, making color jokes, yeah, I'm bringing. Hey, I have right to talk. I'm a consumer. I have right to talk about this because I spent $400 to come in and hear that shit. Um, you know, who comes here in Houston and you pass his class, but yet I didn't get passed in. And I'm glad they rejected me. I spoke my mind to the person. I said, yeah, I don't feel like coming back to the agency. How dare you? No, it's not an American agency. It's an online agent. It's in Houston, in the Gallery area. I said, how the hell you're gonna come to And so I said, I'm gonna see what they gotta say. They want to invite me to go to this thing, go to LA. They better let me set up, okay? I'm gonna say my prayers. You know what I mean, okay? But a lot of folks that I know that the whole reason why that I think that she's bashing Hollywood and being anti-liberal is because when she was not getting the money that she needed. And of course she dated white men mostly. Christopher Williams, that's one of I thought it was Albie Shore, but Christopher Williams, that's one of her sons. It's the light skinned brother who was I think related to um who they related to Albie Shore, because they were like light skinned brother with the curly. I don't forget them days back in the day, and she was dating them, and she had a baby by I think yeah. The rest were from white guys, you know, and yeah, I understand that. That's why I think she's bashing, Hollywood, this liberal Hollywood, because of the hypocrisy in it. But joining Fox News was a double-way search, double-way sword for her. Let me tell you the reason why double-way sword for her. Let me tell you the reason why. Because after Trump won, they kicked out, and she's not working with Maxine White like everybody's pointing. Maxine is making a difference in her community, and you're not doing shit. So shut up, But at the same time, we gotta examine why. Why does she? And, remember, I keep bringing the fact that she was on black people's magazines. Well, if Hollywood, I had to agree with her, if Hollywood's so liberal, why she's only on black people's magazines? My point, she's part Mexican. Why she's not on Latino magazine? Why the heck she the only movie we know is Clueless? The only movies we know that is not popular was when her and Lil Kim, Lisa Ray playing Cowgirls. Okay, um, and and all the other people, all these other, she was on the game and all that. Hold on, y'all. And she was on Single Ladies, with Queen Latifah and Lisa Ray. What's that white woman? Now, that white woman on Single Ladies, I couldn't stand her. As she left her husband and stuff with that other brother. If I was that brother, I would left her. I'd be like Justin Bieber. I mean, Justin attempting to cry me a river. You gonna cheat on me with somebody else? Hell the fuck no. I'm sorry to cuss here. I'm very jealous. You better not cheat on me. I'm gonna leave you in the cold. But but yeah, for real, I think that she did this in order to slap Hollywood in the face, because they didn't give her as a camera skin mixed race black Mexican part Mexican woman. They didn't give her the opportunities like they did with the white counterparts. And no, I'm not defending Stacey Dash or bashing Maxine Waters, but as a struggling actor myself, and as a minority myself, as a brother, as a person with mixed background on a family tree, exactly, I had to agree with her. And I can't, many times I bash this woman, but I had to agree with her when it comes to Hollywood, because it is very racist. No. Let me tell you, Hollywood is very racist. Every year, and I had to defend both my sister Jada and Stacey on this part. Every year, we all see mostly white people winning Oscars. Okay? And I agree with that. That is very racist. The people who say they vote for Obama and Clinton and the rest Republican and Democrat Party are using that as a money tool to get the public their money to go see their movies. That, oh, they're not racist. Look, they're doing it. No, no, they're doing this as. But I met a person who is a Republican, who was part of the committee of the Academy Awards, who was training me, who was acting ugly that I paid $400 for. Now, the point is that I had to bash Stacey Dash on this level about the black BET. Now, I agree, you should bash BET, because BET has not admit, and also the founder was cooning when he sold his business to Viacom. Okay? Viacom supports the private prison complex that was in that meeting about gangster rap back in the 90s. Okay? They're targeting people of color. Okay? And it's the same, don't get asked for no paycheck when your paycheck is going to the private prison complex. Not only that, that BET, it seemed to me in the 90s it was both pro, and I'm against one job rule, but pro black man and woman. I remember that, yeah, sometimes those with non-dark brown complexion would get favor, but at the same time, it would try to avoid that. I remember seeing beautiful dark-skinned people camel skin and brown skin, high yellow complected, all different shades of hair textures, and it was that beautiful of the trying to bring unity and positivity in our community, our community. They one thing that Tupac was upset with BET as well, for not promoting his music because of the negativity. Okay, and folks understand we were not cooning. They were cooning. Okay, when you promote a thug life and all that, no offense to Tupac, but it's true. Okay, that's cooning. You have your shit and the rest of them. Even Eazy and them, all of them were cooning for a paycheck to make us as a people look terrible. Instead of promoting the positive images of being black, the negative images took over. Like prior to the 90s, our sales of money, but still, and one of the brothers that was working as an intern with BET and MTV revealed, and I saw this video, that the people from MTV with Viacom would look at black black entertainment television, to get what they think about black people. Instead of going to the people African to learn about the culture, they're looking for Mia. And you understand that that's why Viacom took the opportunity to take BT and make it to what they wanted to make it to. So when I hear Stacey Dash bashing, and I have to agree. Now I'm for Jesse Williams, what he said. Okay, I'm for that. But at the same time, the company that he's representing that night do not care about his message. Okay, BET has not been the same. We used to watch VSO, Teen Summit. I remember watching when Anna Lewis and a brother by Michael Payne with that curly hair. I forgot his name. He left, became evangelical. 20 years ago, he used to host Teen Summit. It was a dark skinned bald head brother host Teen Summit. Teen Summit was positive about, for us, African Americans who were teenagers. I was a teenager back in the 90s, so I used to watch Teen Summit on Saturdays, okay? Because they had entertainment. What I'm saying? I remember watching Beverly Smith. Beverly Smith used to have a show to come on Sundays nights, Sunday mornings, about race and everything, and stuff involved in the community, stuff we did not know about. It was very educational. You would have screens scene with the McCoos, Harold McCool, Mary McCool, and them. Donnie Simpson had VO Soul, and they only became Panic Group with Rachel. The one from she was host Caribbean Williams. Caribbean Williams to be on Caribbean Williams used to be on BET as well. I just watched her, and she won Miss Jamaica. She's a lighter skinned woman. Like she had some East Indian, and besides black in her, which is very common in the Caribbean. She used to host Plan Groove. And it was of course they played the minstrel a little, but it still had some class, you know what I'm saying? And I miss them days. Rap City only showed the only one was the ghetto ones because that one didn't get showed too much. Many of the videos didn't get showed on BET's um what's the VSO, because VSO was mostly R&B. It was. That's why they had Rap City, because many people in the community, and folks know as African American, I know more community more than some people who don't know that R&B. I'm glad that Jared Conlon mentions R&B and rap hip hop fans did not like each other, and I was one of the folks who's on the R&B side back in the '80s. Did not like rap. I used to think it was ghetto, trash. My grandparents who, I don't like that street stuff. And my siblings on my mom's side, because I'm the dad's only child who lived in the hood, they would make fun of me. You know what I'm saying? So we always saw that rap music was street thug music before it was gangster rap got involved. It was, something you don't go around white people saying it because it can be stitched. You know what I'm saying? It was, you seen R&B, you seen Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, the Luther Vandross. That was you know, saying, yes, you play around, and R&B was more mainstream than rap. Okay? It took to MC Hammer to change my mind. So, you gotta understand. So, we're gonna bring this up, not to change the subject. The reason why that I kind of not can't bash Stacey Dash because I am a struggling celebrity. Okay, the reason I'm going for entrepreneurship because I know the discrimination in the industry, especially when you don't buy into stereotypes. They definitely do not like that. By me speaking Spanish, it's not fine as part of my heritage. Okay, Real in the family tree. Okay. But they don't want, they want the stereotypical ghetto, and that's one thing I don't like about it. That's why I'm glad I have my own YouTube channel. One thing about me, I might act ignorant, but when I teach ignorance, okay? I like to teach intelligence, things outside the box. That actually sells. If you look at a commercial 24/7, the same thing, you get bored looking at that. You want to see something different in that commercial, sell the same product, right? That's how I am, okay? So, the industry does not like to see diversity or individuality amongst people of African American. They love, and other minorities, love getting minorities in typecasting, make it be stereotypical to or exploit. That's why I bash Leslie Jones. Okay, that's the whole reason why. So that's the reason why I can't get too mad with Stacey Dash, because I think this was her career move to go on Fox News into Coon, because she felt that the people at BET, the people community who do support her, bashed her back, defending these white people in Hollywood who are racist, who claim to be liberal, who are not all that liberal, who are liberal racists, who are fake liberals, who only give opportunities to white people, Jew or Gentile, okay? But when it comes to minorities, trying to typecast, the only time you want to get the minorities is to typecast and stereotyping, and that's why I'm on the Rock side, because The Rock, who's Polynesian, he's a Pacific Islander and black. That's my role model right there. I smell what he's cooking, and I might be voting for him too. Porn is, I had to go to my vote. The Rock says, know your role, shut your mouth. Porn is, here's my role model. Yeah, you smell what The Rock is cooking. Okay, you don't hear Republican. I might put a vote for the Republican Party when it comes to Rock. Bernie said you better come up, because I'm sorry. I'm not even a coon. I always was glad when The Rock, who's black, in Pacific Island won championship, while y'all brothers who dissed The Rock because he was too pretty boy-ish defending the white man Stone Cold from Texas, I was on The Rock side so he can whoop that candy ass. Okay, so before you call me a damn coon, examine yourself. And I was happy to see that brother. And I have a name, part of my name, my full name is similar to his name. Okay, no, it's not my last name. My last name is not Johnson. That middle name and his name. Okay, now go detail, but yeah, I want to go detail. Oh my God, yes, and Bus having mixed background. Yes, damn well I was on his side. And he come out, he look coonish and buffoonish and look like Sam or tore up clothes at the hobo crown, as they were saying in Heat Colors. Okay, he looked polished. I said, that's the brother that inspired me to be like that. GQ. Yeah, GQ type brother. He fit in that stereotype. He came there, yes. I'm sorry. Put the Rock in the office. I'm sorry. Bernie, you better come on. You lost to Hillary last time. I voted for you. You better come in because I might end up voting for the Rock if Trump run again. Right? Yeah, I'm going to vote. Yeah, I might vote Republican. No, not for the other candidates. No, because of the Rock. I'm sorry. The Rock. We need someone who's strong and minded. Okay? Yes. And he got one job of what? Black. Oh, okay. I don't care. Dog, light, whatever. I might vote for. Yeah, hey, you might say I didn't vote. Yeah, I vote for Obama. But let me tell you something. When I vote for Colin Powell, when I vote for no Diamond and Silk, they got black DNA too. Hold up. I ain't vote for Katrina Pearson. I ain't vote for her either. Hell to no. Who else? Let's bring it on. No George Foreman. I ain't vote for who. They ain't vote for no Stacey Dash. If you put what's his name, Rach Dalzell, and Stacey Dash vote for president, I'm vote for Rach Dalzell. Okay, I don't care if she trying to be black. Okay, so don't call me racist on there. But a polished brother, built that made me want ever them pills I took that I can't wait to pay physical connection to get. I built to be built like the Rock. You know damn well he got mixed black DNA that I have. Not the same mixture, but still. I'm sorry, made me proud. Yes. And he ain't cooning, buffooning. He might be on the public part, but he polished. See, brothers of any shade, darling, we aspire to be like the Rock. Stop looking at Kodak Black and Extension, that light-skinned coon that got punched in California from ratchet ass Florida. You know, stop being thuggish and ghetto, looking like a hobo. That's where the hobo clown come from. I'm glad that Tariq Rashid said it and Hear the Colors. I've been saying it for years. Their wife will tore up clothes, paint their face black, but the hobo clown came into circus. Yes, I've been saying that for a long time. That's why I be polished, because I ain't trying to be the hobo clown, Sambo buffoon. Someone call himself a nigga, don't get no doggone vote for me. You get somebody acting foolish, I don't care if they a high yellow brother coming and acting a fool. Yeah, what's up, my nigga? No, my nigga, my ass. You ain't get my damn vote. I don't care if you are for the Democrat, hell the fuck no. Sit your ass down somewhere over here cooning for them white folks. Because down until you might get a vote for the one who hate us so they can make jokes out of you and make it all us. Thank you. Someone polished like the Rock, you know damn well I might vote for him. I'm sorry. And I might sing American Skin. Okay, hello. I might start campaigning for the Rock. You know, unlike Stacey Dash, when Jose Florida bring his death up, they got killed. The Mexican young man, they got killed. Latino, okay, here in Houston, they said the two darker skinned brothers, that they was the one who was killed, but now we don't know who killed this young man. When the black and brown situation going on, this black and brown woman was endorsing for Trump the same down time. Well, you know what? I might as well go ahead and endorse if I get enough endorse The Rock. Okay, because you know I was a big fan of him back in the WWE as well. Hello. Yes, I was. While everybody was cheering for Triple H and all them white wrestlers, and they talking about they were conscious and pro-black and militant ones, I was cheering for The Rock. Hello. Because I smell what The Rock is cooking. So, I said, he beat that candy ass. Shoots. Smackdown. I'm like, damn, if I get in raps, when they're tough enough, I want to be like The Rock. Hell yeah. All y'all, you hear these old brothers cheering for white wrestlers. And they go, we black and I'm pro-black and black. Yeah, I get tired of that damn hypocrisy. No, you was cheering for them damn white, and half of them white folks that was in WWE was racist. Kamala from the old school rap will tell you that himself. Even The Rock. Oh yeah, what's that bald head camel skin brother had problem with Ric Flair? There was Chaz, no not Chaz, Jazz, a sister. The Kansas sister that won the championship, WWE, besides Jack, the dark skinned sister. Okay, I forgot his name. He did an interview. He said Ric Flair is a racist. Some I seen brothers. Oh, Ric Flair is the best wrestler. Some of them hate white folk, but they love Ric Flair. They pro black. They say they ain't mixed. They pro all black of all different shades and everything. And they'll bash Rock. He don't wanna be black. He one drop of black blood makes you whole. Oh, he not black. He not dark skin, kinky nappy hair. Them folks. Yeah, them coons who can call me a coon, but I was cheering for Rock because I don't give a damn what the man look like. Peanut butter complected brother, I don't give a damn. He made a way for brothers in the wrestling game while working for a damn racist name, Vince McMahon. Hello. Would y'all, why y'all there bump your guns, can y'all come together, collectivism, and make your own wrestling federation so we have to worry about this shit? But anyway. That was another subject, y'all. Hyped up. No, I'm sorry. The Rock is my The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. You know my name got your name. Okay, that's not my no. Okay. I might start campaigning for your party. I'm a Democrat, but the only time I report The Rock. Can we get Trump out and put you in there? And while you be part of the party, can you get some jobs for the community? Okay, thank you. Yes. And jobs in Hollywood, so Stacey Dash I'll be coding them out. Yeah, wait, hold up. Hold on, Stacey Dash, my Blaxican sister. Instead of cooning for these white people who are racist, can you go work for The Rock? In his campaign. I'm glad I brought that up. Instead of you bashing Maxine Ward, calling her a buffoon, stop being the pocha and your mama, Tia Taco, malachista, coconut, coon, okay, a bed wench, a house negro, negress, Blaxican, we want to call it, mulata coon, for these white racist people and help that brother out who's Republican. Why don't you try to endorse in his campaign and get us together? Because 19, we'll vote for that. I'm sorry. If Donald Trump try to run, I'm sorry. Again, The Rock, if he chooses to be independent or Democrat, I don't care. I might vote for yeah. And I'm gonna sing at the inauguration. Yes, sing, and no offense to Beyonce, but I might sing my real voice. Okay, yes, I might come in singing for The Rock. That's my role model. Teach me some exercise skills, some fashion techniques. I need that. That's my big brother there. Shoots. The Rock, heck yeah, we go out there party. The Rock out there, you somebody I aspire to be. That's my role model. I was so happy to see The Rock, polished, look presentable, dressed well. I said, that's me. Shoots. I am like this. I am The Rock. It was so funny. I'll make a joke before I close the video. There were me and my cousin used to make fun of Jennifer Lopez. Cause everybody said she's trying to be Selena when she did me If You Had My Love. And we'll say, this is Jennifer Lopez. I play Selena. I'm trying to sing like Selena. I think I am. So wait, I am Selena. So I made a joke. I said, I think I'm The Rock. I am The Rock. And when Missy Elliott had Halle Berry poster, when I was saying work it, I would say, don't I look like The Rock poster? For real. Don't look like The Rock poster. Okay? Heck yeah, The Rock poster. If I had saw the work, I said, don't look like The Rock poster. Okay? Shoes. Heck yeah. The Rock. Yes. I know what The Rock is cooking, and I think that if we had a chance, The Rock will run for president, and I'll be waiting to vote for him. I won't say vote for his ass. Sorry to say it like that. But y'all vote for that mixed brother. Hell yeah. And now be careful now, The Rock is a Taurus. Taurus, They stubborn as a bull. My grandma's a Taurus on my dad's side, so that's how I know. And that's why he be mean. See, I will admit that Taurus and Leo's kind of are good leaders. Okay, so remember, my grandparent, one was Taurus, one was Leo, and I'm a Leo. Okay, that's by me and my girl. Thank you. Okay, so and you know what? How about this? Do y'all want Zacharias, since I'm in past age 35, I'm 38. In 2020, I'll be, 41 years old. Do y'all want Zacharias to be president of the United States? Trust me, as a Leo, as a natural born, I will run this shit. I will run this motherfucking country. Yes, I will. You know what I'm saying? Change will come. Not change is coming. Change will come. I will run this damn country. Shoots. And trust me, if I win them votes, heck yeah. Shoots. If you don't want to vote for me, okay, deal with the hell you chose. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry, as a Leo. I mean, even Bill Clinton, he's a Leo. I don't like him. But the point is, but not to go in detail, y'all. Stacey Dash, in my case, leave Maxine Ward alone. Instead of bashing all of Hollywood, let's bash the Hollywood that discriminate against you, pretend to be liberal. Okay, all right. I'm being gentle because remember, I gotta humble myself too, because remember, us as a struggling aspiring actor and singing at the model. I talk about race a lot because people use that as a trick to knock me down. That's why I talk about this. Trust me, if it was not in the issue, thank the Lord, it will be. Hopefully, it will not. Okay, but as a sister, this Latino sister, as I did all the bashing in the videos, I had to understand why she's doing this. And I do agree with Mr. Super Boy 2228. I don't troll your video. I like some things you say, not all things you say, bro. I'm not causing no. So if you don't, please keep me out of that. I just only diss you when you diss me about the pink shirt and saying that I was gay, this and that. That's the whole reason why. Okay. One thing about me, I might act a little feminine towards because I'm buying into stereotypes. But a man's supposed to be, I don't wear a dress and like that. Don't get wrong, but I ain't no punk, and I will. There's times I ignore comments because I don't feel like arguing with people and add more fuel to the fire. But I will confront you. I will, yeah, okay. So I mean, that's one thing that many guys didn't like me, who called me gay, is that not only that because they thought the ones who called, they called you whether it was straight guys who were not masculine or they were bisexual, gay guys who got tinted. But I was one who would take action, legal action, illegal action, whatever. Okay, yes, I will, cause I don't play that shit. I respect myself and nothing to be disrespected. Okay, when people bring discovered comments, I will always flag them down, report to Google and YouTube, and also ban people on there. Because one thing, you'll see no negativity on my channel. If I love that negativity, I would debate with people who make stupid comments, but then when they start calling me out my name, the N word, and all other names and this and that, I do ban them and stench on them. I make sure that, because I don't like that type of negative energy. The one thing my channel is for people who like the way I do, like the things I say. People who hate things I say, that's not a channel for them. It's not a channel. It's not a channel for them. I don't want enemies around me. I'm one thing. I don't need the whole fucking world. So, cause I hear y'all to like me. Enough people like me. That's enough for me. Okay. And even when you're in the music industry, you have people who love Kanye, and you have people who love Taylor. Now, everybody's people, but you got folks who don't like one or two, whatever. So, and I'll be doing a commentary on Kanye and Taylor. That's been going on now. The beef, and she got a new song out. So, but anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta be prepared for the storm. Hope everything will be well. Keep in your prayers, and like I say, um, just keep it like it is. So I'm letting you know, y'all, that I'm trying to be my own boss now. It's hard because you're so conditioned to be working for someone else. But to try to start reading books so you can, because lack of knowledge leads you to suffer. Um, so I can get off my suffering. I got books here reading about stuff. That's why when Amazon bought a lot of books, so I can start reading again. Start getting knowledge and going back to school. That's what definitely my plans to go back to school so I can have an education. All right. One thing about me, I may be on welfare, I may be on public housing, but damn, I'm not trying to be on there forever. Okay, so to be honest with you, that's why I, like, no man running my life because I let people run my life because people intimidate me, try to make me feel guilty. I got to the point in my life I don't give a fuck anymore. And if it's against God, whatever, let Him alone. Come tell me. That's why I prefer to be a scoffer or Proverbs 9. People lie, twist. That's why nobody correcting me because people twist things right and wrong for their own selfish gratification and narrative. And I don't want to be nobody's commodity. And then that caused a lot of depression, a lot of psychological damage to me. I'm trying to heal, to all but heal, to get away from the negativity that's around you, including people, including family, outside family, whatever. So that's why. All right. So thank y'all for those who are watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to do the Petra whatever. What's that? Uh, I forgot it's called. It's a fundraiser on YouTube. It gets a P. I need to get with that. I'm ignoring that as well. Was it Putalon? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Vice is bringing it up on there. It's funding your channel. I forgot it's called. I have it on my app, but I haven't really been using it. I'm used to speaking my mind and say what's on my mind. But I'm starting to monetize my stuff. So, boss. Yeah, I remember I'm a natural born leader. I ain't trying to be no follower. Okay. And one thing I close this video to all the brothers be bashing sisters on there. I agree that the Lynch syndrome from sisters has hurt many of our brothers. But it's time, if you call yourself a man, hire a masculine use instead of acting like a caged animal. Sorry, saying it in a certain sense. Instead of using that type of behavior, use that higher masculine to be the leader of the community. Use that higher masculine to create jobs in the community, not sell dope in the community, not become thugs in the community. Use the opportunity, that higher masculine, to pay bills, take care of your kids, and if you can't get a job, provide a job. Even this brother I saw on YouTube was staying with the immigrants looking for work. And one thing I have to give my Latino brothers out there who are immigrants, those who are I met immigrants who beg for work, beg for money too. But it's funny is that Americans who talk bad about Latino immigrants, you got those staying behind a Home Depot or any other place looking for work, looking for get picked up to work, right? But at the same time, you got people, black, white, or Latino, who born here, who are homeless, begging for money. And one thing that I will admit that when I was almost became homeless, I never been homeless. I thank God wasn't. Never, not homeless now. But I always was looking for work and even argue with white people about staying at a job or trying to get my job back. So I wouldn't be begging for white people for money. Because usually they beg us of color. But many times the reason why they have here in Houston, the reason why they kicked everybody else before the Super Bowl to go live in tents on the in Midtown by 59 by the ghetto Fiesta store by the wheel station is because they had the Toyota before Toyota Center, before Minute Maid, which was Emirates at one period of time. Before all that, the home people was all over downtown. But the more they have attractions from clubs, entertainment, they kicked them out and made them go out. So that's why people was upset about the Jose Flores case, not only about the racial issue, but you had the what's that damn, what is that, the Salvation Army flooded with homeless people, and they were not living, many of them was living on the street already and not living in the shelter, and they were doing sexual things, whatever. So remember, the revive, the homeless people went to north where Jose Flores was killed in North Side, where the train station is, and everybody came down in Midtown and our scout everywhere else. Is because those white people with money, sorry to call it like it is, didn't want them attracting them, especially if they're African descent. Why they going to the game? Why they going to the club? Why they going this and that? You know what I'm saying? Why they doing it? They don't want nobody now. So that's why they kicked a lot of homeless people. That's why they right there by the Greyhound station. So one thing that I have to, and I used to get upset looking at brothers begging, I said, these white people, I mean racist, but many of them ain't gonna give you no damn money, okay? So instead of bashing immigrants who are related to Stacey Dash, and yeah, I'm related to them by Spaniard mixture, okay? Because my Spaniard mixture came from Louisiana, even though it's part of the United States, but they share Spaniard mixture along with African and Native mixture in Latin America as well. Because I love Europeans and me too, is French and Irish, English. But point is, at the end of the day, them people who come here illegally or legally, with papers or not, are always asking for work. But Americans who either are Latino or African American or Hispanic, or Asian or white, are always begging for money to get food. And then the reason why we stop giving myself, because sometimes if the money don't go to food, it goes to drugs, kush, wet, which is the bomb food, cigarettes and weed, drugs out the street. You got drugs on the corner, and not only that, you got men prostituting to men. Yes, to survive. So yeah, you might have immigrants doing it, but a lot of immigrants who come here try to avoid that and try to look for work. They work for anything little. So it says a lot about some of my people of African descent who don't have experience, or they do, don't want men, whatever, who make this argument about illegal immigration. In those who talk about black women, and don't get me wrong, there are, bad witches and who are bad witches. I call them Scottish mamas who have fucked the community up. But it's also brutes who are weak-minded, but they think they're using their penis in whatever degree, meddling in their strength and making things like master. And with Lynch syndrome, it's the way how it goes to man when it's not. The lack of responsibility as a man, taking care of your kids, taking care of the community, taking care of all this leadership, have leadership roles, not submissive roles like slaves, and not discourage other brothers who want to be the leader and not to be a follower like it happened to me many times with that fiddler mentality, brothers. That's what caused the community to go down. So before we start blaming sisters, we need to blame the brothers who don't want to do shit but talk a lot of shit and want to intimidate shit and want to be bully shit. That's what caused the problem in the community. That's all I have to say.